Today, I'm sharing 7 toxic mindsets that are holding you back, and I'm giving you the tools to ditch them for good. According to the National Bureau of Science Foundation, 80% of our thoughts are negative. 85% of people report struggling with self-doubt at some point in their lives. Negative thinking can decrease your productivity by up to 40%. These are not just numbers. These are people's lives being affected by something they often don't even realize that they can control. Their mindset. Our minds are incredibly powerful. They can be our greatest allies or our worst enemies. And the truth is, many of us are walking around with toxic mindsets without even realizing it. But the good news is, you can change your thinking. After countless hours of research, I've discovered hidden mindset traps that prevent you from living an abundant life. Number 3 is the most dangerous, and it could even be the reason why you're not where you want to be. So let's dive into all 7 mindsets and explore them so that we can ditch them and create the life that we want to live. The first mindset is the victim mindset. Now, this is when you constantly feel like things are happening to you and you have no control over your life, okay? You blame everyone else for your problems and refuse to take responsibility. This mindset literally keeps making you feel like you are not in the driver's seat of your life. Ditching this mindset means you recognize that you do have agency, okay? That you can choose to respond to challenges and you can choose to create the life you want. Ditching this mindset means that you are shifting from why me to what can I do about this? This is so important because this mindset of feeling that you're not in control is holding you back and is stopping you. So you have to ditch it. The second mindset is the perfectionist mindset. Okay, this is the belief that everything has to be flawless or it's not good enough if it's not perfect. Okay, perfectionism mostly leads to procrastination. It leads to anxiety, constant self-criticism. You keep stopping yourself. You keep sabotaging yourself because you feel I'm not perfect enough. I'm not flawless enough. I don't have it going on, and it just stops you from moving forward. So you need to let go of imperfectionism and embrace imperfection. Let me tell you a secret. All of us are imperfect. All of us are imperfect, and it is okay, which means that successful people are not people who are perfect. They're just people that dare to keep going despite their imperfections, okay? So realizing that we all make mistakes and we all learn from our mistakes and that good enough is okay. And one thing I learned from Sheryl Sandberg is, the former CEO of Facebook, is that done is better than perfect, okay? Perfectionism is a toxic mindset. You might be proud to say, oh, but I'm a perfectionist. But hello, perfectionism might be what might be stopping you from advancing and moving forward with your life. So it's time to ditch perfectionism and know that done is better than perfect. Number 3. Now, this is a dangerous mindset, like I mentioned earlier. It is the mindset of comparison, the comparison mindset. This is when you're constantly comparing yourself with everyone. It is a recipe for unhappiness. It is so bad because nothing you ever do is ever good enough. You're constantly measuring your timelines, measuring your achievements, measuring everything you're doing by other people's standards. And unfortunately, social media has not made things better, okay? Because you constantly think that, oh, my friend is here, or this person is here, or this celebrity, that you don't even know what's happening in their lives is here. And because of that, I am not good enough. You begin to diminish, okay, your own accomplishments. You begin to disdain, okay, the things that you've done. And that mindset is so dangerous because it saps you of even being grateful to God. You can't even appreciate the things that God has done in your life because you're always thinking that it's never good enough. You don't meet up to the standard, whatever artificial standard society has set, okay? And so you need to ditch this mindset very fast because this mindset is a killer. In fact, a lot of people who have committed suicide is because of comparison mindset, because they feel that their lives are not where it needs to be. They feel that they're not good enough, okay? And they have held themselves back or held their progress back because they constantly compare themselves. So Ditch the mindset, and it's time to focus on your progress. Okay, any little step needs to be celebrated. Any little progress needs to be celebrated. Like on my YouTube channel, I celebrate 1 new subscriber. So this is a good time for you to like this video, subscribe to this channel, okay, so that I can also celebrate you, because every progress that you make is an achievement. Every single person who likes this video, I celebrate you, okay? So celebrate your small achievements and ditch comparison, because everybody's journey and everybody's timeline is different. And you cannot honestly compare your chapter 1 with somebody else's chapter 10, okay? And keep diminishing yourself. So please stop it, and stop comparing yourself with anybody, and celebrate your progress and success. Mindset number 4, scarcity mindset. This is a belief that there's not enough money, not enough love, not enough opportunities. And honestly, what it leads to competition, it leads to a lack of generosity. It makes you so afraid. Honestly, when you feel like you need to share another person's husband or spouse, that's scarcity mindset. When you feel that you need to hoard money, that is scarcity mindset, okay? And that mindset keeps you stingy, it keeps you closed up, it keeps you clammed up. You're always constantly trying to compete with other people because you feel that resources are scarce. So you need to shift from scarcity mindset to abundance mindset. You need to believe that there's more than enough for everyone, and honestly there is. One of the ways that I do this for myself is every time I go on my morning walk, I look at the clouds. They are so endless, so endless, so more than enough. And I wonder that if God could create the clouds to be so endless, how much more all the resources we need to live a beautiful life, okay? So if you embrace the abundance mindset, it will open you up to opportunities and to allow you to be generous and supportive of each of others. And when you are, you will attract more abundance to you. So my darlings, ditch the scarcity mindset and embrace an abundance mindset. And number 5, the negative self-talk mindset. Oh my God, this is another very damaging mindset. This is that your inner critic that keeps telling you, oh, you're not good enough, okay, you can't do this well enough, you're not as good as the next person, and that your negative critic keeps stopping you from moving forward, okay? Because you dress up, you feel, oh, this is not perfect enough, very similar to perfectionist mindset. Oh, I'm not good enough, or the reason I've not attained this level of success is because I cannot. Girl or guy, please stop it. Silence your inner critic, okay? Replace negative self-talk with positive affirmations. I've shared this several times on this channel of how I transform my life with positive affirmations. Every single day, I am still reciting my affirmation. Today, I recited my affirmation. Why? Because I realized that I have to keep reprogramming myself. There's a scripture that says, be not conformed to this world, but be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind. So I have to constantly reprogram myself from the negative self-talk I had growing up, okay? And you do this by positive affirmation. Keep speaking positive things to yourself. One of the things I always say to myself every morning when I look at the mirror is, girl, you are so fine. You are fine as ice. So I'm always hyping myself. And when you change your negative self-talk to positive self-talk, you have a very beautiful view of life. It helps you become more confident in yourself, and you show up with life in a more positive and optimistic light. So ditch that negative self-talk, okay? And let's move on to the positive side. Be your biggest cheerleader, okay? The next mindset, number 6, is the fear of failure mindset. This fear can paralyze you and prevent you from taking risks or pursuing your dreams. Remember that failure is not the opposite of success. I've shared on this channel that failure is just feedback, okay? And like a lady said, Mr. Woshika, she said failure is a nonsense word because people put too much power of it. Yes, it didn't work out, and so what? This week, I'm telling you, we tried to do something, it did not work out, and so what? It's feedback. I just reached out to my team and said, guys, this didn't work out. This is the direction we're going to go. Let's get to it. That's what you do, right? So failure or fear of failure is not going to kill you, my darling, okay? You cannot be judged by your last failure if you keep getting up and moving on. I mean, you've heard the story of Albert Einstein, I believe, that he says that he tried to create the light bulb 99 times and he, quote, failed. But he said these are just 99 ways not to do it, until he found the 100th way and he did it well. What if he stopped because he was afraid of failure? Okay, What if he stopped? We would not have had this light bulb, okay? And our lives would not be as lit up and beautiful as it is. I have light in this, my content studio, because Albert Einstein did not give up. So please embrace failure and see it as an opportunity, okay, as feedback, and don't let it hold you back. So ditch the fear of failure. And the truth is, what's the worst that can happen? Okay, that's what you should tell yourself. One of my friends will say, all die, now die. What's the worst that can happen? Okay, so ditch the fear of failure. The seventh toxic mindset is instant gratification mindset. Oh my God, where my Gen Z's at? You want everything now and you want it now. Instant gratification mindset is dangerous, it's toxic, it's killing us, okay? We want everything now. We are not willing to delay gratification, and that is dangerous. Because you don't want to go through processes anymore. You don't want to spend time to build anything anymore. You want a microwave generation. Yes, I am a big fan of efficiency. I'm a big fan of doing things in the most efficient way and working smart, not necessarily harder. But the truth is that a lot of good things take time. Maybe not something I want to hear, but it is the truth. A lot of good things take time, and that's okay. I believe that helps us to grow and become the kind of people that can handle the success that comes with it. Sometimes premature success is more damaging, okay? And so it's okay to embrace smart ways of doing things, but it's also okay to delay gratification. To be honest, if you want to build true wealth, I'm not talking about making big money. True wealth, it takes time to lay the foundation for sustainable wealth, and that's okay, so we can grow to become the people that will be able to handle the success, the opportunities, the abundance that we desire. Okay, so ditch that instant gratification mindset. Be patient and persistent, okay, and enjoy the journey. Yes, use the best strategies, become the best at what you do, become more efficient at what you do, but it's okay that things take time, okay? And sometimes the best things come when you're able to delay gratification. Yes, I know that not every patient dog gets fattest bone, but sometimes the best things come to those who delay gratification. So there you have it. These are my 7 toxic mindset mistakes you need to ditch for a happier you. Let me know in the comment below which of this resonates with you. Which of them are you going to begin to take action with? This is our community. We're action takers. So let me know which of them you're going to ditch today. Share with me in the comments. And if this added value to you, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to this channel, and share with your community so that we can all really become the abundant mindset people that I believe that God has called us to be. All right? And I will see you again in the next one. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.